I want to give credit to Adrasdia for pointing out how Hatman has bragged about being the leader of a cult. And one of the things that's interesting is what Adrasdia points out, and it's not just Adrasdia. There's been a number of people that have said this in the comments section of my videos, that these are a cult with their own words and their own customs and their own, beliefs and practices. And I think that's true. Now, what's funny is I remember on Gay Wave, they were trying to tell my friend that I sought to be a cult leader and I was trying to corrupt her and make her obey my will. If anything, that's the most ridiculous thing ever. If anything, she brought me closer to her beliefs than I brought her closer to my beliefs. People want to know about my views regarding my friend, okay? This is my belief from a religious standpoint, okay? And I wouldn't even call it a religious standpoint. People know I'm a scientific pantheist. People know that I also have been a Talimite and I have been a religious Satanist. My belief is that the divine feminine is embodied in women and the divine masculine is embodied in men. And that through certain actions, such as following the 8 laws of health, we purify and grow closer to God, whether we're feminine or masculine, the feminine interpretation of God, the divine feminine, or the divine masculine. These two are made whole in the sex act, or the alchemical marriage. That's my belief. That's the closest that I came to being some sort of a cult leader or anything like that. Yes, my beliefs are so terrible, but they're not. I wanted to be a partner with her. I wanted to have a nurturing, loving, caring marriage with her. I wanted to be her partner in all things. I wanted a division of labor. I wanted her to understand that she was important to someone. I wanted to worship her like I thought she deserved to be worshipped. If anyone was to be worshipped in that situation, it would have been her. But yes, I believe that the divine feminine is present in women and that the divine masculine is present in men, and that through certain actions, again, like the 8 laws of health, I will leave the 8 laws of health in the description and in the comments, we can grow closer, and I will leave a link to Adrasdia's video, we can grow closer to what God meant us to be. Okay, we can grow closer to the divine masculine, closer to the divine feminine. And I believe ultimately, in truth, with the embrace of technology and things like that, we can embrace godhood in physical reality. I wouldn't necessarily even call these religious beliefs. These are just my personal beliefs in what would be called transhumanism, but I don't like using the term transhumanism. I am a scientific pantheist. I don't believe in Catholicism, yada, 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 but I was in no way was I trying to bring her to my viewpoints or make her subjugate her so that she had to believe in what I believed or anything like that. If anything, I'm the one that went out of my way to respect her beliefs, which in honesty, people know my view of the Catholic Church. I don't think that I'm hiding that. If anything, she brought me to have a deeper understanding of the good aspects of the Catholic Church. Yes, there are actually good aspects to the Catholic Church and good aspects to the Catholic sacraments of, prayer, fasting, meditation, and almsgiving. Yes, there are actual things in the Catholic religion that are present in other religions like Islam and other forms of Christianity and Buddhism, etc. But my point is, if anyone brought anyone to anything, it was she that brought me to her viewpoint, not me that brought her to my viewpoint. Her seeing things in my way are not important. In fact, one of the only things that her and I disagree on is religion, honestly. And to me, that's not an important thing. Politically, scientifically, socially, we agree almost 100% on all things, and where we don't agree, I would never be argumentative because I didn't see a point in being argumentative. I thought that our love was more important and our friendship was more important than arguing. I just didn't find it, especially because we matched on so many other areas. Religion was not anything important to me. However, the Hetman and Royce, I think, are pseudo-cult leaders, and have tried to break her will and have tried to get her to conform to their viewpoint and part of that viewpoint is viewing me negatively. And that's all for this video. But I'm not a cult leader by any stretch of the imagination. I've never aspired to be a cult leader. The only thing I wanted was a happy marriage with somebody that I thought I could have a happy marriage with. That's the extent of me being a, quote, cult leader. And that's all for this video.